Jill are walking, talking down the hall. Jill walks some paper up and into a ball. She tossed it towards the big trash can, but it missed the mark and on the floor it lands. Jack comes to a halt and picks up the paper. He says, hey darling, why don't you do me a favor? I hate waste and I never litter, and what you did just makes me quiver. So take this paper, put it in the recycling box, 'cause trash is waste, but recycling rocks. Jill tips a can to finish her drink. She starts towards the big trash can but doesn't think. Jack says, hey wait, cans really aren't trash. Everyone knows that cans are really worth some cash. Throwing away cans, now that is plain dumb, 'cause you can recycle steel and aluminum. And make sure to drain out of all that pop. No one wants to have to deal with no slip slop. Well, that gives me an idea, some food for thought. So he takes a hand and away they walk. This is a dumpster, it's not a pretty view. It's overflowing with trash from students just like you. But the trash really isn't trash at all. It's paper and cans you toss down in the hall. She said, I understand, I catch your drift. I clean up my act, I'll make a shift. What we need are more recycling bins in the hall. And let's put posters up on the walls. Now I see your point, recycling's cool. Not only at home, but also at school. I guess you're right, it's okay to conserve. We only have one earth and it's ours to preserve. Now I see your point, recycling is cool. Not only at home, but also at school. I guess you're right, it's okay to conserve. We only have one earth and it's ours to preserve. I say now I see a point, recycling is cool. Not only at home, but also at school. I guess you're right, it's okay to conserve. We only have one earth and it's ours to preserve. 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 We only have one earth and it's ours to preserve. Ours to preserve. Ours to preserve. Ours to preserve. We only have one earth and it's ours to preserve. Ours to preserve.
We only have one earth and it's ours to preserve. Hi, I'm Deshaun, a junior at Columbia River, and I'd like to talk to you about recycling. Here is a list of recycling items which needs to be replaced instead of being in the trash. I'm gonna go with you through them. School papers with paper clips need to be reused. That's just line. Staples on or off, you don't need to sit there and take all of them off. They can go in the recycling bin. Newspapers, they were new, but the old news now, so nobody's gonna have them. So you need to put those in the recycling bin, not the trash can. Everybody gets magazines. You have magazines of your own, you probably don't even know it. It needs to go in the recycling bin when you're done with them. Paperback books of any kind, any size, need to go in the recycling bin also. Cardboard, it also needs to go in the recycling bin. Smash it, fold it, and put it in the size that fits your recycling bin. Junk mail, just any mail can go in. Catalogs, there's plenty of catalogs that come in trying to get you to do things. Throw Those can go in the recycle bin instead of the trash can all the time. Envelopes with windows on it, they can go. Or also envelopes with labels on it, sticky labels or stamps of any kind can go in the recycling bin. Vanilla envelopes, any size, from the library delivering, go in the recycling bin instead of in your trash, take it up all that room. Phone books, sticky notes, pen written all over, that can go in. Also, these can go in separate or however you may place them. Construction paper from school with anything on them, any color, any size, that can go in the recycling bin. And here are things that which need not to go in the recycling bin. Trash, junk trash. Hopefully you should see only this instead of all this in here. We have aluminum cans, needs to go in their own recycling bin. Paper and wax cups need to stay in the trash. Foil or wrappers from any candy that you get from anywhere could go in the trash. That does not need to be set in a recycling bin. Paper towels from germs you wipe your hands on need to go in the trash. Gum wrappers need to stay in the trash. Tissue paper, napkins, foil, whatever, you name it, needs to stay in the trash. But there are some things that need to go in the recycling bin. Foil or aluminum. I'm Deshaun with the Waste Busters, and it's time to recycle.
This is a dose, it's not a pretty view. It's overflowing with trash from students just like you. But the trash really isn't trash at all. It's paper and cans you toss down in the hall. She said, I understand, I catch your drift. I clean up my act, I'll make a shift. What we need are more recycling bins in the hall. And let's put posters up on the walls.